My name is Martin Kipto Kieng, a graduate of Bachelor's in Project Management, um, an entrepreneur who is currently a team member of a project in Kenya called Kidogo Innovations, of which we offer highly quality, affordable early childhood development. So more than that, I'm a member of Innovation Hub at Bishop Magwa. More than that, I'm a member of Young Diplomats of Kenya under Trade and Development. So my vision for joining United Nations Youth Forum for United Nations Trade and Development is my passionate vision of envisioning a world that has a dynamic entrepreneurial culture and development of youth-owned enterprise operating in all sectors of economy, which contribute to economic growth, poverty reduction, and employment creation, as well as assist in bridging about economic transformation and equitable society. My main objective is to involve in bridging youth innovation and entrepreneurship for sustainable development while empowering youth leaders and youth in general through enhancing their capacity, therefore enabling them to participate fully in socio-economic development and trade. So my main areas of interest, of which if given the chance, I'm very willing to bring into the table, and this is youth in trade in micro and small medium-sized enterprise, and poverty reduction and employment creation among the youth. So before we move further, I just want us to see an overview of what is happening with youth statistics in Africa. So in the world, not in Africa. So 70% of total population of Africa are below the age of 35. By 2020, it's projected that out of every 4 people, 3 will be on average of 20 years old. About 10 million youth arrive each year on both labor markets. So this represents a next generation of youth, surging of youth population in the labor market. This is according to ILO research. Africa is the second largest and the second most populous continent on Earth, with an estimated population of 2013 of 1.3 billion people. Africa has high level of unemployment among the youth. 650 million people aged between 18 and 35, a number that is set to double by 2045. Currently, this age group comprises of 60% of African unemployed. Average age of African farmer is 55. This represents a very worrying state of agriculture, of which prediction of the future is predicted that food security is going to be an issue. And on a more positive note is that agriculture enterprise will be the next big thing. Most disruptions, most bootstraps Most innovation will be happening towards agriculture, in food security and food sustainability. So this 55 years on average in Africa, this represents a very worrying state. This is according to the recent statistics carried out by Mastercard Foundation, which are so driven in this issue of inclusion of the youth in agriculture. So there's need for trade awareness, trade sharing of information. There's need for sharing of trade knowledge. There's need for setting up forums where people could, in Africa, for example, where there's that need for people to be educated on the importance of agriculture, which, for example, in Kenya, 60% of the population is dependent on agriculture, for example. So Africa has 9% of the youth population involved in one way or another in agriculture. So this represents another worrying state of youth in agriculture. So another thing that is coming out on recent statistics is that African youth are the bulge of youth in informal, medium, and small size enterprises, and more likely to use innovation and invention than any other age set. Why am I representing this? So this comes out like the members can, I present this to the members to discuss on the issues. How can we share? How do the level of intellectual property play, for example, in trade, for example, so that the youth can gain employment, the youth, the level of poverty, for example, can be brought in to a certain level. Another thing that is coming up is youth in green economy, and this trade which are involved in trade in trade in economics of trade that involve in green enterprises. So how well can we put forth, of which I'm so involved, and we put the sustainability aspect and the value chain aspect in the carbon footprints, for example. So this is this is so interesting. So in building more in the capacity building for youth-led micro and small and medium-sized enterprise in trade, is that through the member states, I want to lobby for so much adoption of the following strategies to strengthen the capacity of the youth through setting up trade accelerating centers in developing and least developed nations that will be targeting to stimulate youth-led enterprise in integrating it into global value chain by offering trade-related service, for example, training, advisory, mentoring, and funding. So I'll be very, so thank you so much for this opportunity and the opportunity to listen for my presentation. I'll be more than happy to be involved in lobbying and involved in discussion and sharing because I was initially involved in World Trade Organization youth-based issues, and this one will give me another heads up to lobbying in more, so to be involved in this thing more. So because I'm so passionate for youth issues, and this will be giving me a very, very, very good opportunity, especially being granted by United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Martin Kipto Kieng. Thank you very much.